Welcome to Property Care. Today we are going to discuss about our requirement as a business consultant. We are looking at a business consultant who can help us, to expand our business model to different locations. For example, I have a successful business model in South Bangalore, and I like to serve more people, North Bangalore or East Bangalore and West Bangalore. So more the people I want to serve by leveraging this model into the other locations. Even Chennai, somebody wanted to do, I am ready to help them to, extend our similar services to Chennai, Hyderabad. Like this, we have a different business plan. For that, we need a, the franchisee consultant who are going to help us in end to end, across the systems. For example, right from marketing, sales, IT, operations, finance, customer support, franchising this business model, consulting, legal, taxation. So there's so many areas we need a help. See, I'm not a person who is good in all the aspects. So I have done some business success in the South Bangalore, but when I leverage, I need a little more consulting people who are good and who already did the similar exercise, so that they can help us by partnering with them. I am looking something like a business partner who wanted to stay with me for longer time, so that both for a win-win. Whatever the value add they are ready to give to me, I am ready to pay for that. So that is the intention of today video. This is the business partner or a collaborator opportunity we are giving for a business consultant who will be contributing, more value add with respect to marketing the our properties, collaborating the business partners who are builders already with me, their projects they want to promote. For example, they have some 20 villas. They're asking me to market those villas and sell it, and they're promoting. They want to promote their projects, so that we can work together. There are certain projects like that, and selling their units, builder units, and resale properties, plots, other industrial, commercial properties, and social media presence. So we want to improve our social media presence and IT operations, finance, customer support, franchising this model. It's an end-to-end, help we are looking from a real estate perspective. So we are looking a full-time or a part-time business consultant or coach or mentor who can help me on these. There are certain challenges we are facing, and we are expecting him to solve such problems so that we can work collaboratively. And the target audience are business consultants, mentors, coaches, freelancer as a team. I am looking something like a done for you kind of a solution. I can't work, one piece of information you give it, with that I am able to do, myself. So I want something like a done for you kind of a solution. So if this person is there, these things been taken care. That kind of a requirement, I have it, and I'm discussing that more in detail in the next slide. So this is the area we are looking help. We are planning to expand, this business model to other locations. So for that, what are all systems required, tools required? We are looking end-to-end consulting from this person. So if anybody walked through this path already, please connect with us. We can work collaboratively. So why property care and what we do? So my story is I did my MCA and I worked in a corporate Wipro for 11 years and Siemens 4 years, total 15 years IT I worked. And, I was a solution architect on the middleware perspective with respect to IBM processor, Oracle Fusion middleware, SAP XI. So these are all the areas I work as an architect, and, and developed my skills in a property management, when I travel to US, UK, through the office travel. So I took properties from, property managers in UK and US, and I started observing and I took the training. So I got a fair idea about this. And I decided, and that is what I want to do for Indian people. So that is my passion, and I started learning those things. And involved in my own apartment, I built some 8 flat apartment. I did the, with the help of an architect, entire end-to-end design, construction. I did it, and now I am providing real estate services for NRI, OCI, and remote owners, last 10 years in South Bangalore as a full-time passion. So this is my background, and you know, this is the area I like to work. So I am continuing to do that. So when I look for a business consultant and as an entrepreneur, he should be a problem solver. So I see many people who are coming to me, not looking at a problem as a core problem solver. So I see that they come here and spend some time and ask some money. So I don't mind paying it. I see, as long as if they deliver the value for a win-win, I like to work with such people. They should understand more about the value adding to the business. So I see many entrepreneurs are missing this. For example, a social media guy coming here and discussing, he said some charges per month, 30, 40,000 he will charge. He suggesting something, and he delivers something that's not working, and he is not aligning with the expectation and the business. How do we, when I invest, 1 year, some 10 lakhs. So they should give me a return of at least a 15 lakhs, some return on investment, they are not thinking. So that is the lag. So I want this person should be thinking towards more value add, and it is a win-win for both of us. And what is the market problem which I am trying to solve? So the challenge is mainly for remote owners who are in NRIs, they live in abroad, and they are struggling to investing the property here, and they don't have right consulting, right people to help them and renting their property and managing their property. If they want to sell it, and they really finding struggle to do these things. So this is the where I am trying to help them, and that is our core, problem solving area. And our vision is, a world where every NRI, OCI, remote owners is able to enjoy unique and high quality property services. And mission is help 1 million NRI, OCI, remote owners providing reliable property management service. And on top of that, we do the real estate services also. And I built a successful business model, which is in South Bangalore. We are working with many customers, and I'm happy, and we are running in a profit margin. And we want to leverage this business model to different locations as a franchisee, so that we can serve more people and solve more people problem. So that is the idea behind this expansion. And we are currently serving in many places, like in these blue ones, customers are living in these countries, and their properties are in South Bangalore. So that is what they displayed here. And the customers are happy, and we are able to serve them whatever possible from my office to their reachable property locations. And we are looking at value adding a business partner or collaborator for long term. This will be exist as long as our company exists, and for example 10 years is what I am looking. And this business consultant should work with us and give a consulting, how to improve our business at a different areas of a business, and the challenges he should be able to help us. So this is the high level, our vision, mission, and what property management we do with flat, villa, site, and real estate services, buy, sell, renting, and our values are put here, and we are planning the franchisees and SaaS product. I have put a separate video for mobile app development also. If anybody who is good in that area, please connect with us. We are looking for a partners, and I'm already, like this video, I put it. I got some responses, and we are evaluating such partners. So I hope we will find the right partners. So if anybody interested, you please watch for our business partner playlist. In that, I put a series of videos like a high ticket closer, social media, marketing strategist, and app development, and some manpower consulting. This is the business consultant, the series of videos. Please watch for that more details. This is our service catalog. What are all services we do in our office? Just a high level understanding picture I put it. So any understanding issues, please connect with us. We are ready to help you to understand better. So this is self-explanatory. You can easily go through it and understand. And what are all the challenges which we are facing, which need to be addressed by this business consultant? So marketing, sales, social media, IT, operation, finance, process consulting, and automation. So this is the core area of as a business. These are all the core areas has to be properly automated, and so that this business model can be worked in another location. So these are the core areas where we need a help in consulting and automation of the business processes. And what are challenges in taking a decision? See, we have our school, colleges, not taught these aspects. So we have to learn from somebody who is expert, take the training and try to implement. Our traditional education system not talking or helping on these aspects. So that is why we are looking somebody who is already done the similar exercise, so that can be a mentor or a coach or a consultant, should, we are expecting to help work with us so that we can work together and implement these things faster. For example, a decision making, certain decisions, as a one person, I may not be able to take it. I'm looking somebody who is tools, like for example, CRM. One guy is saying you implement Zoho. Another guy is saying you may implement something else. So I am looking somebody who is expert, who should be able to suggest a CRM which can, Facebook also I get some lead. Google Ads, I get some lead. YouTube, I get some lead. And WhatsApp, I get some lead. Funnel, we have phone, we have walk-ins, customers, stalls. So there are many source leads are available. So how do we bring all these, leads into our system? There should be a manual entry, or can be automated, or by building the interface, so that every day we put in some data in some folder, and this tool should pick up from that and bring it to the CRM system. So this kind of solution we have thought, but still we want somebody to expert to validate these such thoughts is correct. If not, he should be, to tell us that this is not the way, this is the way you should do it. So that kind of consulting is what we are expecting. And similarly, Tally is another finance tool. Do we need to go here, or can I build a custom one? What is the time frame required? How to interact this with the CRM? Do you need something like Zapier? Is another tool which talks between the systems. It takes some format and import into the CRM system. Similarly, it import into Tally. So there are certain tools like this. It sits in the middle, which can talk to different systems and pull the data. It's basically an integration. It does integration between the systems. So how do we implement such requirements? Publer is something like a social media marketing content planner, so that once you schedule it, it automatically publishes at different like Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, other social media platforms. So this can handle it. So an adoption of business dynamics. There are business dynamism is possible. For example, RERA is a regulatory. Suddenly they introduce some rules, so everybody has to follow it. There is no question of I will not follow like this. So the business changes are inevitable. So our system should be able to handle such business requirements easily and effortlessly. So he should be in a position to tell us that do these things, so that these things can be adapted easily. For example, technology also. So when I select a technology, I should be easily able to adapt the changes. Should not say that you have to use the same process, same logic for 10 years. It's not like that. The new changes will come, new technologies will come. We should be able to adapt. And the scaling, load balancing, how easy the system will scale. When I have 10 users, it will behave something like that easily. When I use 10,000 users, how the systems will handle it. So this kind of a scaling idea also, we are looking some help. Of course, I have somebody who is working with me who been discussed and thought about these things. But we should have somebody who is very good who did this similar exercise so that he can help us to speed up the process. See, everything learning from Google and doing and testing experiment, it is possible, but it takes time. So this way, it gives the speed. So finding the right business consultant who helps in franchisee model, expanding and consulting with respect to legal tax advice, these things also we are finding difficulty. This also is one of the challenge we are facing. So that's what captured here. And automate the repeated business task. I do many of the tasks repeatedly doing, and this can be automated so that process, easy to, do more number of people. We can serve more people when we automate these processes and reduce the people involvement, more manual work, prone for errors. So we want to reduce that by automating so that people involvement lesser. Once we business automation is done, and any layman also can able to do it. So we don't need a very highly skilled people to handle such systems. So that is also one challenge we face. So we should not dependent on a highly skilled people. So we want to reduce that. That also one challenge. And ready-made solution I'm trying to look at in the market, which is real estate service, meets our exactly the franchisee requirements, like McDonald, chains stores. So if you see, they don't have any ready-made software from the market, like KFC, Baskin and Robbins. These are chain outlets. So if you see, they have a centralized system where each outlets will access into their centralized systems so that every day they see the sales at head office, which are all the outlets and what is the sales turnover on each outlet. So these data also they capture it at a central location. And multiple franchisee management, like how do I manage multiple franchisees, KPIs, like a particular outlet, if sales goes down, what are all the KPIs we need to monitor, how to improve it, and their P&L, profit and loss account, balance sheet, like sitting here, I want to see it, if it is a HEBAL, how does that HEBAL P&L balance sheet look like? So this kind of thought process are in there, and we should have a systems to handle such requirements. These also challenges. And real estate specific solution provider, experts very limited in the market. So I don't know, by maybe in this I may be able to reach. So let us see that and we find difficult such skill sets in the market. That also one of our challenge. So what we expect from the business partner? So he should be a problem solver and deliver complementing skills. Like whatever I have the skill, he should have the other side. For example, he should be an expert in sales closing or a social media marketing or financing or collaborating multiple systems, so that they can take a overall picture and dashboard KPIs, how to implement. I'm looking somebody who is complementing skills in that area. So the money is something like a byproduct, and whatever the value he deliver, he will get for that. So you don't need to worry about money as long as he delivers the right value to the business. So we are looking somebody look expert and should provide end-to-end business solutions, who have walked through this path already, and I don't want to do any experiment. I'm looking somebody who has already done this similar exercise and deliver value more towards the speeding of the processes and systems to enable multiple franchisees. See, this is the core area where I am expecting help. So this is the area we are really finding difficulties, setting up the system and processes. and franchisee expansion, legal perspective, what are all things I need to take care, and tax, law compliance, and step-by-step consulting, and identifying the opportunities, scaling, franchisee sale, training, necessary software and tools. So these are all the areas I am looking for a help. And we are looking at Bangalore resource and part-time or full-time or hourly basis. We are flexible on that as long as he has the right skills to, to speed up our business process. And the scope is this is for long term, and builder tying up. We have certain requirements: project marketing, investment, renting, residential property management, sale. Looking for a long term partner who takes the ownership and manage end to end. So these systems will finally, we are trying to meet. These are all the area on the real estate perspective. So the payment terms, and we are not looking somebody who is like a salaried employee here. No, we are ready to pay, on percentage, whatever the revenue he generated. So the more the value he gives to the business, and higher the payment. So for example, if he is able to sell some 3, 4 franchisee, so assume that I'm getting some 10, 20 lakhs. So on that certain percentage, we can discuss it, and you can take that. We mutually agree, and we, of course, this will be initially some good amount of trust should be building, and going forward we can execute a long-term contract, and you can work with us, you can sit in our office, or there is in Bangalore we wanted it because sometimes customer meet is there. He has to visit and meet the customer and bring the business. Such requirements are there. So the remote location like Mumbai, Delhi, you know from there coming here and working, it is a difficult. So I would prefer somebody who is here in Bangalore or stay here. No, that's how it is going to work. 9 to 5 job seekers, please excuse. And I am looking something like a done for you solution. It is something like if I give it, and that guy should be able to do whatever required to do that, he should be able to do. Or if you need any resource, he can tell me, I can hire a resource, or he can hire a resource and ask him to sit with him and try to do it. So that whatever the budget, if he shares in advance, I'm ready to provide that cost also. So this is our total requirement with respect to business consultant profile. And if anyone matching this, please share your LinkedIn profile. I have shared our contact number and email ID also in the next slide. Please connect with us so that we can work together and try to improve and help more people to solve their problem. So that is the main objective. And these are all the other requirements I put it. For example, hybrid app development, which is in our playlist. All the videos are available. And if anyone who is having a relevant skills, please go through that video and try to connect with us. We can work together to solve more problem and help inspire people, so that it is a win-win. So please watch this video in a separate playlist called a business partner in my YouTube channel so that you get more understanding. So this is the book I am writing, and mainly for traveling guys who are not here and they want to invest in India. And how do we invest, and what need to be done, what techniques has to be there. All the approaches are discussing here. So I will release this book soon, and I'll update on this on social media. So thank you for watching. I hope this gives some good idea about our business consultant requirement. And if you are able to meet this requirement, please connect with us. If not, you please share those who has a relevant skill or a team or group, please drop there so that they'll also, understand our requirement better rather than every time I used to explain this. So for me, this become easy so that I can just share the link so they will able to catch up the right people. So every time I don't need to explain these things. So that is the idea behind putting this video. So if you like this video, please share, give thumbs up, and subscribe our channel. And this is our most of the requirement I captured. Next week, I'll discuss about more property specific topics. So thank you for watching. Thank you. Bye bye.